Parsley and kidneys. Beneficial properties. Parsley has long been used in folk medicine as a herb that supports the urinary system. This is primarily due to its mild diuretic effect, thanks to the substances it contains including apiol, myristicin, flavonoids, and vitamin C. Parsley can help increase urine output and reduce fluid retention. Parsley is believed to promote the elimination of excess fluid, support normal urinary tract function, contain antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress, serve as an additional source of vitamins K, C, and folate. How it is commonly consumed. The most common uses are fresh herbs in food, leaf infusion, seed or root decoction, traditional folk remedies. Example of a simple infusion. 1. 1 teaspoons of chopped fresh or dried parsley. 2. Pour a glass of hot water over the mixture. 3. Let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. 4. Strain. Important to note, parsley does not treat kidney disease and is not a substitute for medical care. If you have kidney stones, chronic kidney disease, severe edema, heart disease, pregnancy, then you should not use large quantities of parsley or concentrated decoctions without consulting a doctor. Also, a diuretic effect may be undesirable in certain conditions and while taking medications. Summary: parsley can have a mild diuretic effect, help remove excess fluid, and provide the body with antioxidants and vitamins. However, it is more of a nutritional supplement than a treatment for kidney disease. If you have a specific kidney problem, it is best to consult a nephrologist or urologist. Expand to 50. Parsley for the kidneys. A detailed guide to its benefits, uses, and limitations. Parsley is one of the most famous aromatic herbs in the world. Many people perceive it merely as a garnish for dishes, but for centuries it has been used not only in cooking but also in folk medicine. Parsley is particularly often associated with kidney and urinary health. Decoctions, infusions, fresh herbs, and even the plant seeds have traditionally been used to support water-salt balance and remove excess fluid from the body. It's important to understand that modern scientific data doesn't fully support many folk beliefs, but some properties of parsley may indeed affect the urinary system. What is parsley? Parsley is a biennial herbaceous plant of the Apiaceae family. The leaves, stems, roots, and sometimes seeds are used for food. It contains vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin A in the form of carotenoids, folic acid, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, essential oils, flavonoids, antioxidants. Due to this composition, parsley is of interest not only as a seasoning, but also as a source of biologically active substances. Why is parsley linked to kidney health? The kidneys perform several vital functions: filter the blood, remove waste products, regulate fluid levels, maintain electrolyte balance, help regulate blood pressure, produce certain hormones. When the kidneys are functioning properly, the body effectively eliminates excess water and waste products. Parsley is traditionally considered a plant that can gently stimulate urine production. This is why it is often called a natural diuretic. Parsley's diuretic effect. Parsley's most well-known property is its ability to increase urine output. Its mechanism of action is not fully understood, but it is believed that certain substances in the plant influence the reabsorption of water and salts in the kidneys. This may result in more frequent urination, decreased fluid retention, reduced swelling, temporary weight loss due to water loss. This is why many people use parsley for those prone to fluid retention. However, it is important to understand, water loss does not mean fat loss. If you experience a weight loss of 1 to 2 kilograms after consuming parsley, this is most often due to fluid loss. Parsley and edema. Edema can occur for various reasons: excess salt in the diet, prolonged sitting, hormonal changes, heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease. In cases of mild fluid retention, parsley can help temporarily reduce swelling. However, if swelling occurs regularly, especially on the face or legs, it is necessary to consult a doctor to determine the cause. Antioxidants in parsley. Antioxidants are one of the most valuable components of parsley. These include apigenin, luteolin, vitamin C, carotenoids. Antioxidants help the body fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is associated with cell aging, inflammation, tissue damage. Although parsley is not a medicine, regular consumption of the herb can supplement the diet with nutrients that support normal bodily function. Potassium and kidney function. Parsley contains potassium. Potassium is involved in transmission of nerve impulses, muscle contraction, heart function, regulation of water balance. For a healthy person, This is an advantage. However, people with severe chronic kidney disease may need to limit their potassium intake. Therefore, in cases of serious kidney disease, consuming large amounts of parsley should be discussed with a doctor. Parsley and the urinary tract. In folk medicine, parsley is often used to support the urinary tract. It is believed that increasing urine volume promotes more frequent flushing of the urinary tract, reduction of urinary stasis, maintenance of normal bladder function. However, parsley does not cure infections. If you have symptoms of a urinary tract infection, pain, burning, blood in the urine, fever, a medical examination is necessary. Parsley and kidney stones. This is one of the most popular topics. There is a belief that parsley helps pass stones. In practice, the situation is more complex. Some small stones can indeed pass through the urinary tract on their own. Increasing fluid intake helps this process. However, parsley itself does not dissolve most stones, does not guarantee their passage, is not a substitute for treatment. Moreover, with large stones, a pronounced diuretic effect can cause painful symptoms. Vitamin C and the kidneys. Parsley contains a lot of vitamin C. This vitamin is involved in collagen synthesis, supports the immune system, functions as an antioxidant. Fresh herbs can serve as a good additional source of vitamin C in the diet. Vitamin K. Parsley is especially rich in vitamin K. It plays an important role in blood clotting, bone health. However, people taking anticoagulants need to consider the amount of foods high in vitamin K. Parsley root. In addition to the herbs, the root is also used. Parsley root, added to soups, used in vegetable dishes, used to make decoctions. Its composition differs from the leaves, but it also contains beneficial substances. Parsley seeds. The seeds contain more concentrated essential oils. This is why folk recipes often recommend them for making decoctions. However, the concentration of active ingredients is higher, so uncontrolled consumption is not recommended. Parsley infusion. A classic infusion is prepared as follows. 1. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of the herb. 2. Pour hot water over it. 3. Let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. 4. Strain. The result is a drink with a mild, herbal flavor. Parsley decoction. The following are typically used for the decoction. Root. Seeds. A mixture of plant parts. The herb is boiled for several minutes, then steep. The decoction is more concentrated than an infusion. Fresh herbs. The safest and most common way to consume the herb is as a regular herb in food. It can be added to salads, soups, side dishes, meat dishes, omelets, vegetable mixes. This way, the body receives beneficial substances without high doses of individual components. Possible side effects. When consumed in moderation, parsley is generally well tolerated. However, in large quantities, the following may occur. Upset stomach, frequent urination, headache, allergic reactions. When to exercise caution. Particular caution is required. Pregnant women, people with severe kidney disease, patients with serious heart disease, people taking diuretics, patients on anticoagulant therapy. Parsley in folk medicine around the world. Parsley was used in ancient Greece, in Rome, in the Middle East, in Slavic countries, in Mediterranean countries. It has been used as a food and medicinal plant for many centuries. What modern medicine says. Modern medicine recognizes that parsley contains biologically active substances and may have a mild diuretic effect.